regulate normal emotion. It is a self-regulation disorder.
When I was 15 years old, I was sat down with a psychiatrist to get screened for ADHD. And this is exactly what she told me after the screening. She said, "I'm not going to diagnose you with ADHD because it is overdiagnosed." That was it. That was the entirety of the reasoning that she gave to me. I don't know if she told my parents something else, but that is exactly verbatim what she said to me when I was 15. From that time forward, I never thought of myself as someone who had ADHD. But as I've been deconstructing what's happened in my childhood and my whole life over the past couple of years, I definitely consider myself to be neurodivergent. Watching this video that I stitched is very interesting for me because reframing ADHD as something that like someone has to talk fast and has to like thrives off of a lot of stimulants, and also obviously that is all true, but also as an self-regulating disorder. That's a very interesting thought for me because my big like shadow side has to deal a lot with anger, right? And I have a lot of anger issues, you might say. And I keep going through these cycles of like working through it and like processing the triggers and processing like the trauma associated with it. And I feel like I'm done. And then as soon as I feel like I'm done with it, something else comes again and the anger comes back to the surface. I'm like, oh, why this again? And I think something that like maybe considering myself to have a self-regulating disorder, that seems very true for me because I'm very quick to these big emotions. I'm not saying that I'm trying to diagnose myself in this moment, but I just think that is something that is very interesting that these psychiatrists, or I don't know the qualifications of the person in the video, but that these people who have studied this considered that to be something that people have in as common as a thing as ADHD. And it also goes with the discussion I've been having about triggering and parenting, and anger is definitely how I respond to triggers. So I feel like this is a very interesting point, and I just wanted to point